going on trips may be fun and going to different places. But the best part is a finger showed up. But I don't know, the finger. But the best part is that you come back home. Well, I'd call this home. Yep, definitely call this home. Uh-huh. Hello, Shed. It's good to be back. Well, James, how was your trip? No one asked you, Duck. But, well, I asked. Did I ask that you ask? I was supposed to be at the Blue Mountain Quarry, but I don't have narrow gauge track. Okay, so we have to buy that too. But the thing is that maybe we should have new sheds. I don't know, James. It costs a lot of money. We could do something, right? And the wash down, though, we have to keep that, but we don't have a connection piece. Okay, engage track and the connection piece. Alright, well, where's the mic coming from? Well, James. Well, the only idea I could come up with is saving. With all due respect, James, we can't save. We can't save money. Well, why not? Look at us, James. Look at the place we're at. Even that tree is fallen over. We have a fidget spinner. We have scrapped tracks, and we have a whole 5 pounds of Jolly Ranchers right there that we're not even gonna eat. James, yes, we do these sheds, but how are we going to if we need to use money on these sheds for us to actually do work? You're the only one that has a sheds. We have to stay outside in the cold. Too bad. Anyway, I feel like that I should see our solicitor. Who might that be? That it's our channel creator. Do you know how this works? Well, I do, but James, I don't know. Maybe we should wait until we get more money. I feel like we should wait until we get more money, though, as we don't have that much money to afford that. You know? Get the sheds. Just get the sheds. I don't care anymore. That's the spirit, Duck. Now off I go. Blue Quarry. This is a recording with James and German 321 Productions, so bear with me. Hello? Hey, Joe. Yes, James, what is it? What do you want? Well, we were just wondering, since, we think that we could get the materials for, overhaul for our sheds. Oh, James, you crack me up. What's so funny? That, yeah, you just go buy that. We can't afford that. Why not? Oh, that's bad. How come? Well, we don't have the money. And the thing is that, we're doing something in July with you. Well, why can't I could just get Overhaul then. But that's so much work and all the building supplies and gas money. If I pay you $10 for gas money, will you give me an Overhaul? Okay, sure. Like it's $10 gas money. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I could do that. We can see what we can do while you're having your overhaul at crew. We can get working on the sheds for while you're away. All right. Oh yeah. We could totally. Hello. Well, okay. I'm just gonna hang up now. You know, you always do this to me, Darrell. I mean, I feel so sad. You know, you always make me feel so sad. So I did the thing. What did he say? Well, he said that you guys will be rebuilding the sheds. Yeah, you guys will be rebuilding the sheds while I get overall at crew. Who's gonna take it at crew then? Wait, do you mean James? Do you mean? Why? Ugh, come on, James, you're too heavy. Why don't you push? Because I'm a splendid red engine, and I have to go there with no driver and fireman to be in the way. So you need to pull me. How am I supposed to do that? I'm only a tank engine. Well, you're gonna have to figure it out, because Carlo, he can't help you. Don't look at him. Yeah, I can't help you on this one. Ugh. So his Sodor wheels began to Sodor grumble, and his Sodor boiler began to Sodor rumble. Okay, okay, I can do this. Okay, I can do this. Okay, you know what? Here we go. Hand, I need your help. Sure. Well, that's screwed up. We can keep that as a deleted scene. You know what, Duck? We'll keep this here. We'll keep this here. And nobody will ever know. Right? 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 Anyway, let's just do this already. Come on, let's go. Okay. Yet again. Okay. So, that's done with. Now, how are we gonna get this overhaul situated with? I honestly have no idea. Should we move all the scrap? That's a great idea. But we need cars. Yes. Lots of cars. We're gonna need some help. No, he's not gonna want to help us. The other railway wouldn't want to help us. We need to do it ourselves. But how? Wait a minute. You know what I'm thinking? I know what you're thinking. Alright, here we go. We have trucks. Okay, what do we do now? Load the scrap and do the trucks. Simple as that. But we only have one flatbed. Yeah, we'll be good with that. You know? Okay, so what I have here is a broken up tree ready to be taken for scrap. Scarlet, what should I get next? Get the track. Oh yes, the track. I thought of that all by myself. Alright, come on, let's go. It's rather heavy though. Y'all right back. Stupid standard gauge engines. Alright, I'm back. Now for your turn. Wait, what? Yeah, it's your turn now. But what do you mean? Well, been told for Mr. Percival to go back to the narrow gauge railway until we can get narrow gauge track for you. So, you kinda gotta go. Bye. Yeah, bye. I don't buy it. That's just very, very bad. How did you get me on the flatbed? The rules of editing. Come on, let's go. Wait, what? No, but I don't want to go. Too bad. While Duck was gone, a sneaky hand came in to help them get the job done faster because this was already up to 10 minutes and they had to make sure that it doesn't get to 30 so that they'll have to use for more 9 and that ruins the video. So the hand came in, he took the fidget spinner and threw it away. Then he took the garbage track that wasn't in need of service anymore and threw those away too. He took the other track as well as one of the trees, which splintered him, and they punched it for splintering him. And then the other piece got thrown away, as well as the track that stayed. But except for one exception, James's shed would be destroyed in an upcoming video. Now all that there was left was a track that Doug had to rip up for when he got there. Where did it go? Right, I guess I should probably go get that flatbed to get these tracks. Duck shunted the flatbed into place perfectly. When Duck collected the last pieces of track, he was about to leave so then the workman could get the last track he was on. Nothing was there except a mighty big spot for the sheds that were going to be built to go there. Ships from around were delivering the pieces that were needed for the base. Then the towers were added, and after a long amount of time, the sheds were installed, with some workmen lost. But nobody actually cared about them, right? The workmen up top, being as careful as they can, put the 2 top tracks down here, and the engines installed the tracks that were down there. Duck, being lifted by Cranky, made work more easier and more faster, as well as getting tracks down as well. Duck was able to stay on the sheds, but the flatbed had to be carried down by Cranky so that the crane, how I call it Cranky, just the crane. So then the crane can take the flatbed down and get tracks up so then they can be placed down. The flatbed being taken down by Cranky was a perfect move so then tracks could get back down. And after some installing, there was a helipad for Harold to go through. At this rate, James's overhaul would be done as well as the superstation project. Cranky taking up the tracks, while Duck waited for him to unload them so then he could deliver them to the track pieces at where they needed to go. Electricity of this. Ready when you are, Cranky. The turntable was electric and it moved on its own without anybody having to operate it. So, Cranky lowered the tracks. Duck was getting his flatbed loaded with the tracks. And once loading was done, Duck set off at once to get the tracks to where they needed to go. At the edge, mostly the edges. There was one thing that the workmen forgot: the pieces on where they needed to go. So they had to wait before they could put the tracks down. The track was put up at a place, so then when the workmen were done getting the pieces, then they could put the track down. The pieces were connected for Cranky to take up, and so he did. As time went on, pieces were being made, and they were about to be put up with the tracks. After a long 3 days, the first piece was done. And now, it was time for the second piece. And after 6 days, the whole project was complete. With both pieces, Harold, Cranky, and able to take goods. Drawbridges are still there, but why not? And Duck was tired from all the work. Duck was the first to enter the sheds. It felt marvelous to know that he could have a bit of a rest, as the project was complete. All that was missing now was decorations. After a bit of decorating, Scarloy came in too. He wanted to see how it looked like as well. He didn't know which shed to go into. At last, he chose number 2. Now, this is a great improvement. And now for the last engine to come in. James. I'm home. James turned. And he looked like a new engine. James had his eyebrows back up, and he was with a new sparkling coat of paint that shined in the sun. Duck and Scarloy were happy for him, as they already knew how wonderful James' paintwork is to him. Wait, we can't just end the video yet. We need to get more time. But what can we do? Don't worry, James. I know just exactly what to do. I am going to show you how you can make Jolly Rancher juice for the very first time. Yes, I haven't done this before, but I'm going to do it now, since we need more screen time, as James said. So what we're going to do here first, I'm just going to edit this bit over here. He looks better now. So, I really don't have that much time now. But I am going to tell you how I make it. Instead of showing you how I make it, I'm going to tell you how I make it. Now, the thing is that you need a water bottle, sugar if you actually want that, and 12 of your favorite Jolly Ranchers. Now, what you want to do is that you want it to be warm water first. You have to have it to hot water first. And then you have to get... Okay, so first, you have to get your hot water. Next, you have to make sure that the hot water is half the water bottle. Is that half the water bottle, not the whole water bottle. Half of the water bottle is filled with warm water. Then what you want to do is that you want to put your Jolly Ranchers in there, in the water bottle. And then you want to give it a quick shake, and then you want to fill the rest of the water bottle with hot water. And then put it in the refrigerator and leave it in there for 2 hours. And then you have to shake it to see if it dissolved yet. It should dissolve within 2.5 hours, I'd say. And it would get cold at the time. And if you want to use sugar, for it to have a better effect, then go on ahead. You could do that. And that's it. That's jar retro juice. And I'm pretty sure that's all the time that we have, since this is already more than enough time that we already have with James and the Splendid Orlando trip. So we have to go now. But we will be back soon with another video, which sadly the old James won't survive, but he will still be in our soul. But we'll be in the next video shortly after this one, because we're going to be doing something to James that I really don't feel like is right to do, but we have to. So, goodbye everybody, and we'll see you later. It's all time, it'll have to wait, as we need more gas, by the way. Alright, bye.